the heartland of Germany, near the Elbe River. I'm in a small field hospital where I've just heard the remarkable story of a young man from the North Country. This is the story of Henry F. Gurney from Whitehall, New York, and he would like the folks back home to know what he is fighting for. Henry is a tall, good-looking kid who just turned 20 on March 24th. Although when you look at him and realize what he has been through, you might think twice about still calling him a kid. Maybe 303 days ago, on June 7th, 1944, D-Day +1 of the Normandy invasion, that might have been the last time of Henry's life he was still a kid. These boys grow up fast over here. They give up their youth the first time they face enemy fire. 303 days of combat for this young man with one of the toughest fighting divisions in the European theater, the highly decorated Indian Head 2nd Infantry. Henry landed on Omaha Beach almost a year ago and has been in combat every day since. 3,000 men lost their lives on Omaha. Henry said to me, that was the price we had to pay, but we didn't know it at the time. Fighting through the hedgerows of Normandy, the 2nd was part of the furious action at the breakout at St. Lo, along with the 30th Infantry Division, Old Hickory. Henry was pretty lucky, took a round right through the center of his helmet and only received a scratch. His buddies thought he had just bought it. He kept that helmet as his good luck charm throughout the Normandy and Northern France campaigns, the Battle of the Bulge at the Hürtgen Forest, and the Western Allied invasion of Germany. His luck did not last forever after D-Day, and he suffered a serious head wound from a mortar round, which got him sent to a hospital in England. He did recuperate and returned to his unit in November of '44 in Belgium, joining his comrades just in time for the Battle of Bastogne. As the Battle of the Bulge increased in intensity, the Germans launching their final counteroffensive to defend their homeland, Henry's unit joined with the 104th Infantry Division for the grueling winter fighting. He described the action of the constant artillery and tree burst bombings. Trees were exploding everywhere, and we were always frozen. Crossing into Germany near the Elbe River, his unit was overrun by a German attack. Henry was the automatic weapons man in his squad, armed with a Browning M1919 30 caliber machine gun. And he stayed back as his men retreated to find safety. Tall enough to fire the Browning from his hip, he held off the Germans single-handedly, ensuring the safe retreat of his comrades. But just days after turning 20 years old, Henry almost paid the ultimate price for his gallantry, being hit by enemy fire and sustaining a serious stomach wound. He's going to pull through, though. They don't come any tougher than this young man from Whitehall, New York. By tomorrow, he will be on his way back to the States for treatment in an American Army hospital. And this war is over for Henry Gurney after 303 days of combat since he first came ashore at Omaha Beach. Henry's commanding officer just showed me the citation he is sending to Headquarters Battalion, awarding Henry F. Gurney the Bronze Star Medal with a V device for valor for his heroism, along with the Purple Heart for being wounded in action, his 2nd award of that medal. The places this young man has fought with the 2nd read like a roadmap to victory for the Allies. Omaha Beach, the breakout at St. Lo, St. Vith, the Ardennes, Bastogne, the crossing of the Rhine, the bridge at Remagen. The kid from Whitehall that came ashore in Normandy on June 7th, 1944 at Omaha Beach is now a man. You can be sure of that. And something tells me his gallantry will follow him for the rest of his life, inspiring others, loving his country, and proud of his service to this great nation. How can we ask those who fight to be so brave and then not feel obligated to promise them their heroism will never be forgotten. One more story from one more hero. Reporting from the battlefields deep in the heart of Germany, April 15, 1945, for Wiry Radio. This is what our boys are going through over here. Please keep them in your hearts and in your prayers. Thank you.